Berserk Chapter 12, Part 4 of the Golden Age arc. We open up with Guts still standing above the dude Bazuso, who he fucking murdered in the last chapter. Cut that dude's head in half, like I said. And basically, the battle continues. The enemy realizes that they're storming the gate, that the front gate has been breached. Guts is fucking more dudes up. I'm like, damn, Guts is a beast. 15-year-old Guts is a beast. Bottom fucking line. And meanwhile, apparently Griffith is watching with his mercenary group or a few of his people above, and he's like, this castle's done, whatever. Even though they're the enemy, they're just like, this isn't worth it. We're out. And after the battle, Guts gets his half-year salary and his prize for killing Bazuso. And basically, the dude that's a knight was like, you're pretty good for a kid to be able to take out Bazuso. Why don't you join me? And Guts is like, the contract ends today, right? If I stay here, I won't be able to battle. And I'm like, my man's a beast! A beast! I'm like, dude, not for nothing. Listen to this. He was just offered a chance to not battle no more. To live like a knight. Get triple the amount of gold. And his life not be on the line. And he said, fuck that, basically. And started walking away. And this guy's like, wait, and grabs Guts. And I'm thinking to myself, this is not good. Guts is like, rips his arm off. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. With this fucking beast, like, rage-filled, like, expression on his young face. And this guy's like, yo, I go down on the battlefield. What the fuck? Whatever. Guts leaves, and as he's heading away, Griffith's group sees him. And this apparently we get introduced to a few characters named Quirkus, Caska, a dude named Dan, and that's about it. And this dude Quirkus wants to take away Guts' money and whatnot. And basically Casca's like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know, your skill level, you won't be able to beat him. And Caska was absolutely right. Now, first thing I noticed is these other mercenaries, thieves, they're mercenaries, are young. They're young like Guts. I noticed that immediately. Caska's very young, and she's a female, we find out during the fight. Griffith looks like he might be a little bit older than them, but not by much. These kids look like they're young. They're all in their teens, mid-teens, late teens. And I don't know how that's going to play out. Obviously, after seeing the fact that he wants to fuck Griffith up, I'm going to assume that Griffith takes him in some way. But basically, Guts starts fucking Griffith's men up. Dude, cut one dude on his side. Another dude came in with a ball and chain. Fucking cut that dude's arm off. And I literally, when I read that scene, I was like, bro. I was like shocked. I was like, dude, he's fucking these dudes up. Who, I don't know how it's going to play out, because if Griffith takes him in, Guts is an enemy. Guts just killed Griffith's men. But if they're mercenaries, they should understand, if you're not strong enough to live as a mercenary in battle, then you'll die. You don't deserve to live. And I feel that's where Guts' mentality is going to come from, the mentality that we see in the first couple chapters, while he's the Black Swordsman. You don't deserve to live if you can't, fight for your life, this, that, and everything. So I kind of see that might be what's going to happen. So, Guts is fucking these dudes up, and this pussy, Quirkus, is like, yo, we need help. Me and Dan are in trouble. And this other guy's like, well, you're the ones that started the fight, and this guy's like, Griffith, what should we do, This guy's like writing the book, and Griffith tells Caska to go handle it. So Caska handles it, and this guy Quirkus is like, oh, you finally decided to join us. I'm like, dude, this dude Quirkus is a straight pussy. I'm like, you a puss, bro. You tried taking this kid's money, Guts' money, and you're getting fucked up, and now you want help all of a sudden? Fight your fucking fights like a man, you straight up bitch. That's what he fucking is. So Caska's like fighting Guts, and Guts is getting the upper hands on her, and apparently she is second in terms of skill and fighting prowess to Griffith. So Caska, being a female in this time, in this era, in this time period, that's pretty impressive, because women weren't really supposed to be warriors and knights and fighters. So that kind of impressed me when I seen that. But Guts still got the upper hand and pushed her into a corner, and it almost got to a point where she thought she was going to die. And Guts was surprised that she was a woman when he knocked off Caska's helmet, and he kind of hesitated for a minute. But the battle continued, and before Guts could, kill her, which he was going to do, and at one point after Guts cut off this one dude's arm, Quirkus tells this other dude to go fight Guts, and Guts wastes no time, bloodthirsty as fuck, goes in for another life, another head. You know what I mean? Griffith intervenes, and then we get a fight between Griffith and Guts, if you can call that a fight. Guts does his sword on him, swings it, and Griffith does like a riposte. I guess that's how you would say it. Slides his sword off of Guts, knocks it away, and stabs Guts in the arm. But it doesn't end there. Guts gets up, his fucking bloodthirstiness, his will to battle. He gets up and he goes to attack Griffith, and he passes out. And basically, that's how this chapter ends. My man passes out with Griffith staring down at him with his helmet off. We get to see Griffith without a helmet. We didn't see him without a helmet while he was a god hand. And the dude's very ambiguous. He looks like a female almost. He has it looks like cherry rose lips. I'm looking at it right now. Long white hair, very beautiful, very almost mysterious and ghost-like figure. And he's starting to pique my interest now, and I'm starting to get piqued by what his relationship with Guts is going to be, because as you know, while he's the Black Swordsman, he wants to kill Griffith. So I want to see what's going to develop between those guys. Let me know your thoughts on this chapter, guys. Did you enjoy Guts versus Griffith? Did you enjoy Guts going in and fucking up some of Griffith's men? Not giving a fuck who they are, just going in and fucking just taking off arms and shit. Even when the enemy stopped attacking, Guts still went in for another fucking kill. Thought that was incredible. I like that we finally are starting to see the whole "don't touch me" thing. The whole rape and whatnot is starting to come into play in his mentality and shape his character and his personality. I enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that. Like the video if you think I deserve it and you want to see more Berserk reviews and other anime content. Don't use an ad blocker while you watch my content, guys, if you truly want to 100% support me. And if you're a new viewer and you want to see more Berserk reviews, more Hunter x Hunter reviews, more Toriko reviews, all the anime content that I give, anime and manga, hit that subscribe button and you'll be updated whenever I do upload a new video. Hopefully, if YouTube's not being fucking stupid. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching my review and my thoughts on Chapter 12 of Berserk, the Golden Age Arc Part 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this series so far. For those of you reading along, more power to you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next Berserk review.